Morning. Nova and I are on Lake Panache, heading in for a two-nighter into Killarney Park. A little bit of a breeze today, so I don't know if the wind is picking up on the mic or not. Seems like every direction I go I'm getting quite a bit of wind. It's not supposed to be too bad, but when you're going straight into it in this boat with one person, it makes it a little rough to paddle, but it's not too bad. No white caps or nothing like that. This is my first time on Lake Panache. Pretty nice lake, tons of cottages though, it's big. Surprised, I didn't realize how big it was here until you get here. So that's us, hope you stick around. We're going to have quite a bit of fun on this one. The weather forecast is just beautiful for all 3 days we're out here. Again, nothing beats fall camping, man. I just couldn't wait for this trip. And we got the perfect weather, so no rain, that's awesome. Stick around. Tough to find a spot without any wind in. Pulling in here just to have a little breather before I go around the corner. I know I'm going to be into the headwind there. So here we are. We're September. Lakes are cold. Trees aren't really turning. A lot of these are pines, so I hope you'll see a lot of colors in here anyway. I guess it's about the time of year we were a couple weeks into September. A few years back I went into Killarney on the Bell Lake side, and you could just start to see the colors changing, but I don't see really much of anything here. But it is a lot of white pine here. That could be why. White reds I got. Mostly whites. Not that you guys care about trees, but I do. Noni's whining because she wants to run. She wants freedom. We got about 11K paddle to do today, and then a couple short portages. We go into Cat's Lake, I think it's called, or Cat Lake, and then a portage into Harry's Lake. So the plan is we got a site on Harry's Lake, which I've never been to. I've never been to this side of the park. I've never been to Panache Lake, to be honest. And from there, I think tomorrow it's supposed to be a nice, another beautiful sunny day. I think we're going to try and paddle down and do the little portage, leave everything set up on Harry's Lake, and we'll go and portage into Pike Lake. I hope I'm getting the names right here. And then I think there's some rapids or something from the map at the end of Pike Lake into Balsam Lake, which I've camped on. So I'm kind of interested to kind of see go full circle and do the little bit of a loop. I've been on Balsam before, so that should be a little bit of a fun day. And then we're going to head back up to Harry's Lake, probably bring a lunch with us. And yeah, and then Sunday, have breakfast and pack up and head her back home. So totally, it's hard to believe. I just went camping 2 weeks ago with my wife and in a provincial park, and it was awesome and relaxing. But here I am 2 weeks later, like jonesing to do this again. So I don't know. I'm still gonna try and do one more trip. I think the Crownland trip I wanted to do is getting too late in the year. Hunting season's gonna be starting. I have no idea when it starts. All I know is fall, so I don't want to really be up there with the dog running free in the forest, you know. So risk getting her shot, probably more likely than me. Yeah, so I probably won't do that one, but I think I am going to do one more hike maybe in October. I want to go back to Little Superior, which is a really nice hike up the Crack Trail. So I'm going to see if I can squeeze that in while the weather's still holding. It's still pretty nice. This September has been awesome so far. So yeah, so I'm all rested now. finished my Tim Hortons coffee, so I spilled half of it in the boat already. And then, well, I was trying to fiddle fart around with the camera. So yeah, let's get her going. I'm excited to just get there, and even though it's 11K, it's going to be quite a day against the wind. But we're doing good so far. We made good distance already, and it's only been about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. So yeah, let's rock and roll. Good girl. You got that kind of unhappy look to your face now. Hey? We'll be running soon enough, buddy. We're going to have a portage to run a few times once we get there. Well, we got to do some windy trips first, okay? Alright, let's go around the bend and see how bad this is going to be. It's a little breezy. Clear the water is here. You guys can pick up the rocks below the surface here. Super nice. Hopefully the lakes we're going to are this nice. I might actually swim. Mike will pick this up from behind. See straight ahead of us, that is the Killarney mountain range. Silver Peak, I guess. In there. Now you can also see how choppy the water is there. So we are into some serious wind on this piece. Anyways, this is the spot I was thinking I might stop for lunch. Maybe we'll get our bearings and figure out which way we're going. I think it's just straight ahead there. But it is fairly breezy on this piece. And it looks like there's some white caps. It's just the gusts that are the problem so far. Might add a big rock to the front. Look where the gear is. Give us a little more weight in the front. I'm a heavy fella in the back, but I think up here, if there's no camps, I'm going to stop at this point and figure out where we got to go from here, and then have some food. I think Nova's hungry. She didn't eat her breakfast this morning. She's too excited for camping. She's excited to run around, I think. So let's stop, have a little break, and see where we are. Making good time so far. This is great. Other than the wind, perfect. Perfect out here. Pity anyone who can run off us today, boy. Sure glad I'm not sitting at the desk. Woo! Yeah, this is why Sugar always says, "Woo, buddy! Woo, buddy!" No, that's going crazy. It's okay, Bobby. It's okay, baby. Sorry, buddy. Let me get to this shore. And we'll fight our way through the next piece. Should be a struggle, I think. Gusts are what get you. Spin the front now when you get them. But you might get lucky and be directly into them. So we need to go. So probably can't hear me because of the wind and I'm talking quiet again. I should never do that. Well, we did the worst part, I don't know, a couple kilometers straight across a pretty open bay there. I still got to go a little more up that way, and it still looks a little choppy. Oh, you're making a bounce there, buddy. Well, yeah, so I stopped here to just have a little rest, and it's all just beautiful trees up in here. All I can smell is pine and cedar. It's so nice. Oh. Nerding out on trees today. It smells awesome. Yeah, we're just chugging along. We're making really good time, I think. A lot better than the French River trip, which took forever. And I know we got a campsite at this one. We're gonna keep chugging on here. I'll show you some scenery as we go. After, I don't know, 3-4 hours, you're like, I just want to get there now. I want to get there and get set. Oh, that would be nice if the rest of the way was out of the wind. That was my first time ever on this lake. Don't know anything about it. It's big. That's my first impression. And I keep laughing to myself thinking, I'm going the right way, I'm going the right way. And I keep waiting for that moment where you're like, ah crap, I went the wrong way. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. Fairly certain of it. But you never know. If I get to the end of this bay and there's no portage, then I'll be like, I better bust out the phone and see where I am and see if I can figure it out on the satellite images there that you can download. Let's see if that app, Nav.me or something like that, works offline too. I'm in the right spot. Did it old-fashioned way, printed maps. Showing my age there. Printed maps, color maps off of Google. Love when you come around a corner, there's a beautiful old growth tree there. White pine. Now you can see some colors. There's fall. We had the wind. Looking for the portage. That's a trail, but is that a sled trail? Maybe a dock there. Okay, we found the portage marker. That's quite the boat launch there. It's like straight up. Should be interesting. That is the portage sign, though. Alright, let's get on there. Let's see what it is. Alright, so I tried to record a couple videos on the portage. Really cool spots or whatever to watch out for. Push record, walk through with the canoe, put the canoe down, come back through, get the camera, it's off. Ah, I forgot to turn it on. Do it again at the next spot. There's a really cool tree that was down over the trail. Put the boat down, set up the camera, push record, go back, get the boat, walk through. Ah, the camera's off, battery's dead. So I'll record those on Sunday on my way out, because they were kind of cool just to show the portage. This spot here is where the portage is marked on the tree here. It is disgusting. It's all full of mud and everything. So I had a look. Someone has made a new trail over to, there's a little rocky point over there. I recommend that spot better. Of course, we came in here and Nova walked right into the mud and laid down. She was like mud from belly down. So that was awesome. She's going to stink to high heaven tonight. Yeah, we're at, just going to shoot across here. There's another portage and then we're on to Harry's Lake. Portage number 2. We ended up going over there first because there was some garbage in the chain on a tree, but it turns out there's a, looks like a camp over there, or a cottage or something, hunt camp, I don't know. I thought we were inside the park now, but I'm not too sure. So yeah, we do this one, and it's only 300 meters, I think. And we're off to the campsite. Harry's Lake now. Back into the stupid wind. I've got to make it hard for the last little piece. But, whoops, it's gross and mucky in here. Oh, 4 o'clock, I think. Well, it didn't do bad. I think right in the face. What was that? Weed. Left about 9:30. I was farting around with the camera and lunch and everything. What's that? 6 hours. 6.5 hours so far. Doing good. Doing good. I'm just gonna set up camp and hope it's a nice campsite for hammocks. Looked like it in the pictures, so hopefully it's good. Well, Nova and I made it. We're on site 173 on Harry's Lake. So yeah, we're all ready to go here. I just got to get everything set up, and then it's time to get dinner going and find some wood for a fire. There, we're all set up. Now it's time to find, I guess I got to find a tree for the bear bag. And start to get some water and maybe a little bit of wood. There's a bit here. Might be enough for a little fire tonight. I don't know how dry it is. It's just laying on the ground there, so who knows. Noni's looking awful tired already. Hey? Yeah, you're a good girl. You hunted squirrels, eh? Yeah, you don't have to. You can stay here. Got your tent. Oh, she's walking slow. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Pretty cool site. Spin it around. Nice views. Only downside is we're facing north, so you don't really get a good sunset or sunrise, I guess. I don't know. See the sign there. Thunderbox is back that trail somewhere. I haven't been that way yet. I just figured I'd get set up first. And that's all there is to it for now. Get ready to hang the bear bag on a decent branch up there. My food's not that heavy, so I'm hoping it'll hold. Should do. The basic premise is to throw it over the ranch without getting it snagged on stuff. Tie it to a rock. It makes it easier. And don't get it stuck up there. That's the big thing. Just a couple tries. Never film it. Because every time I do, the rock flies off and the rope doesn't even go, or One time I threw the rock and didn't hold on to the other end, and the whole rope just went right over the tree. Kind of embarrassing. Two or three tries that time. Not too bad. Okay, so once you get that part, bring a carabiner, got a loop on the other end, and all you do is put that through there. Your slack. Brought this just as a example. And once you pull it, pulls up, and so you bring it all the way to the top, and then when you're ready, your loop over kind of like that. Just do a flip, put the tent peg through, take her down. And when you let her go, well, this one won't do it because there's no weight in the bag, but ordinarily the bag will come back, not all bag, and then hook into the beaner, and it hangs way up there obviously, but and when you want to get it back, you pull your bag up, pop out your tag peg because it's in a little half hitch, I think that's what these are called, and bring it back down. Easy peasy. Squared away and set up for nighttime. It'll get dark fast. I can already see my breath actually. It'll be a cool night, I think. We'll see everywhere. When I was driving in this morning, had a pretty kick-ass layer of mist coming off of pretty much every little river, every creek. Cold nights and a little bit warmer water causes all that. So we got everything done. Got dinner. Now I'm just quiet. There's a whippoorwill. Never hear those unless I come out somewhere. Ways off, so maybe he won't come here. Oof, that's something else. That's a nice sky. The wind's dropped off, so it's nice. Well, that's it for me for tonight. Shoot some more video in the morning. Who needs a compass?